Fire!
Occasionally we get to come up to one of our local gun clubs here in the hills above Santa Barbara, which gives us the opportunity to get the rifles out and also do some shooting at longer range and moving and shooting on the range, so we can sort of practice and maintain the skills we have both with the pistol and with the rifle. We do our normal qualifications quarterly, and then we try to get out here to this range at least once a year so that we can again get some long distance work and can do some more movement and do some drills that are beyond the capability of our indoor range at the station.
Upon the command of fire, you're going to fire 1 round, center body mass. You're going to speed load and fire 1 additional round, center body mass. Fight!
In addition to shooting the course of fire, we evaluate how the shooters are shooting, which makes it a qualification course, making sure that everybody's getting enough hits that we can deem them to be qualified by our minimum standards for weapons qualification. We try to shoot from the various different positions that you might use in the field, depending on the situation that you're in. Tactically, you may want to shoot standing up or moving, on the ground, prone, sitting, kneeling, etc. Those are all positions that have a real-world application. So we try to practice those out here. The firearms instructors is a volunteer cadre. It's all collateral assignment, which means we do it in addition to our normal duties, whatever those may be. We initially had 4 when we got the rifles back in 2001, 2002. Since then we've grown in size, so we have more instructors. All the instructors here have gone to some sort of a qualification course or instructional course that qualifies them and certifies them to be firearms instructors, typically done through the FBI or through other organizations and groups. It's not so much about your personal marksmanship per se, it's more about how to identify problem shooters, diagnose them, and then fix them. So it's not necessarily making you into a perfect marksman, it's giving you the ability to teach marksmanship and also to run a safe range, make sure that you have safe conditions, what's the best, most efficient way to sort of proctor all these things, because safety is always going to be an issue out here with live ammunition. We had a target up earlier that had a photocopy of the spinal cord and a heart. Again, we train to shoot to stop the threat. The best way to stop a threat that's trying to harm or kill you or somebody else is to incapacitate them. To do it more quickly, you have to hit certain parts of the body, so rather than just shooting in a plain silhouette, we wanted to superimpose those parts of the body that are more likely to cause incapacitation, which is why we had that with the spinal cord and the heart there. It's not like in the movies where you shoot somebody, they go flying out the window. Oftentimes officers that have been in shootings report that they couldn't even tell if their rounds were hitting the person or not, depending on the situation. So it's not what I think a lot of us have in our imagination about the bullets actually physically knocking you down, etc. You have to hit somebody in a very specific place, and typically there's a time lapse. So we're trying to ingrain that or incorporate that into our training by showing those incapacitation areas. I think that firearms safety and firearms proficiency go hand in hand. In other words, people that are completely fluent with the weapon system, people who have what we could call good pistol craft, tend to also be the safer shooters. It's a result of training and repetitions. There's no secret to it. It's like any other endeavor that you want to take on, any other sport or any other hobby. The more you do it, the more effective practice and training you have, the more time you spend at that hobby or at that craft, the better you're going to be. And in this case, not only the more effective you're going to be, but the safer you'll be as well.